This is Brett Tabke. We're back here at SES San Jose, and joining me is Richard Zwicky at Enquisite.
Afternoon, Brett.
Nice. Thanks for being with us here.
Thanks for inviting me.
A lot of our crowd on WebmasterWorld PubCon probably is not all that familiar with your company. Can you give us like your standard 30-second elevator pitch?
Sure. We're a software company. It's a SaaS technology around internet marketing and the internet advertising space, helping guide the search marketer towards the best marketing decisions online to drive customer acquisition as quickly and efficiently, and monitor and measure the ROI so that everybody in the organization can understand the contribution of all the channels of online marketing under one holistic view.
Okay, so at the heart it's an analytics service.
There's an analytics component, but there's a lot of predictive modeling that goes into it. So what is the future going to bring? Because analytics tends to look backwards at what happened, and that's great and that's useful and that's got huge value. But as the marketer, you need to understand where's the customer going to be in the future to get your business in front of that customer. And that's really where we're focusing, is helping the search marketer understand where is the future so they can position the business in the line of the customer.
Right. Okay. Now, you guys have been around now for how many years?
We've been around for just over 2 years.
Just over 2 years. And recently you've made some announcements, both public and private, from what I've heard. Tell us what's been going on with the company here the last few months.
So we launched a product called Enquisite Campaign in May, and actually I've already, one of the beauties about being a Web 2.0 SaaS application is we can evolve very rapidly in response to the customer's uptake and feedback. So we've had a phenomenal uptake of customer base in Europe and international, which has different demands than the North American market. So we've done a lot of product evolution around that, designed around the customers we're bringing in. And we've been having a phenomenal traction with the direct advertiser, where we started orienting ourselves towards the agency. We've actually had a phenomenal customer feedback and response from the direct advertiser. You know, we all focus a lot in this industry on the agencies. And one stat that came to light, I think it was during SMX Advanced came out, and then I heard it reiterated at one of the SES shows soon thereafter, is 85% of the Fortune 1000 companies have a PPC, a search marketing, search SEM strategy, but only 50 out of those companies have an SEO strategy in place. And the companies are looking for it, but one of the challenges they've faced is they haven't been able to measure. They're investing X number of dollars, and what do they get out? And especially as you get to larger organizations, you have to be able to definitively measure, because you can't manage what you can't measure. And so for that reason, we've actually seen, as we rolled out the product, where we originally targeted just the agency, we've had a tremendous uptake from the large organization, which has stayed on the sidelines to now, and has been looking for new ways to acquire customers. They want to use SEO, but they can't use it as a bottom line, an investment, because they can't account for it. So what they're doing is we're actually going out, bringing them in, and then working with the agencies, feeding them off to the agencies, because they don't have an SEO strategy, so they need assistance. So what we do is we help pass that business back to the agencies that we're working with.
Now, you mentioned SMX and SES, and you've spoken at PubCon a couple of times. What value do you get out of presenting and being at these conferences?
You know, every one of the conferences has different values. They all have a value in terms of being able to meet people, learn about what's going on, keeping up to date with the latest advances. And then each conference tends to attract a different type of user base, and the knowledge you gain from them and the business exchange you can make is different and varies conference by conference. So, you know, this conference is very much attracting a lot of the direct advertisers. SMX has a lot of agency focus, whereas PubCon has a lot of the advanced practitioners and a lot of the large businesses who have advanced in-house people who are looking for the cutting edge tend to go to PubCon after, because they work through tiers and through different parts of the strategy, and as they evolve, they go to the different conferences to learn different pieces.
Can we use that in promotional material?
You can use that.
Because that's absolutely what we try to target the advanced folks. So,
all right, it's working.
Well, I appreciate it, Richard. So we'll see you at PubCon in November.
Look forward to it.
All right, we're out of time. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.